Okay, what I'm going to do now is show you, or at least try to show you, how your form has to change when you're running in the Vibram Five Fingers. Because it's basically just a thin rubber sole or a glove for your foot, you're not going to be able to run like you do in traditional running shoes. Why? Well, in a traditional running shoe, you've got a very cushioned heel, which allows you to stride further and you land heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. That's why a lot of people get injured, because they're running hard. They can't get feedback from their feet to say, hey, this is not good. I'm hurting right now, and eventually it's going to hurt you by stress fractures, shin splints, knee problems, things like that. So the way you have to adjust your form, and I'm still not a master at it, otherwise I'd be running barefoot, is you're going to be doing a more of a forefoot strike. Why? Well, because that's the way we were meant to run, because we have tendons and muscles and joints, and the foot was meant to go that way. We've been running like that for millions of years until the invention of the airbag in the back by Nike in the 70s. Not to vilify the swoosh, because I still love them, but that essentially is what started the heel-toe striking. Okay, so what you're going to have to do is you're going to run in a more forward motion, and you have to run lighter, because if you continue to pound your feet, especially in these, you won't be doing that very long, because since you have nothing cushioning your feet, you will get injured in a hurry. So I'm going to back up a little bit and show you a little bit, or at least try to, of how your form is going to change. You're going to have to run, gentler, okay? Now, I'm probably still pushing a little bit too far and landing a little bit hard, but I just got done wearing regular shoes for the day. So as you run along, your body's going to adjust, and you're going to have to run softer. Again, there's my dog, jealous that she's not out here with me. So sometimes you can do this practicing barefoot a little bit, and then you sort of bring it up, and you really are going slower at first. You're running gentler, and you're not going to have the speed either. Now, a lot of people, what keeps them from trying a minimalist approach is they're worried about losing their training volume. Well, you have to, to walk before you can crawl. No, that's backwards. You have to crawl before you can walk, and you really have to do this slow and get your form down before you can add speed, because it is a totally different sensation. You have a lot of nerve endings in your feet. You get a lot of feedback from your feet, so it's kind of a new thing. It's sort of going back to when you were a kid running barefoot in the yard, only now you're running on asphalt or maybe the grass if you're lucky. Okay, so you really do have to adjust that, and I guess we can go and see how we do on the road.